Whew, go feed that baby. See you inside. Damn, I'm already coughing. Wow. Happy Saturday. Let me get my life together. All right. A few things. One of the football games was canceled. One of the NFL football games, one of the NFL playoff games was canceled. Not canceled, postponed. Buffalo Bills, they are having a winter storm. So the game got postponed to Monday, which is crazy. It's a few days of rest. That's amazing for both teams. But another NFL football controversy that's happening right now is the fact that Peacock has one of the games, the exclusive rights to the game, and people aren't going to be able to watch the game because of that fact. So, yeah. And it's a big game. It's the Miami Dolphins at the Kansas City Chiefs. I say that the Miami Dolphins win. They pull an upset on the Chiefs at home. I was upset about this fact too. And then I found out, hey, Denise. And then I found out that Instacart members get Peacock for free. So I got lucky. Thank God I Instacarted something yesterday because I wouldn't be watching the game today. So yeah, I think it's messed up that people would have to subscribe to yet another streaming service just to watch the freaking game. So, and I think people have like that NFL Plus, like Sunday ticket or whatever for the games. And now they still have to pay extra money to get another game. So crazy. Anywho, happy afternoon. I am still smoking that jar of Khalifa Kush jars or joints. I will be so sad when I run out. Don't look at my nails. It is BS, Denise. It's BS. I'm like the game of Monopoly. Sorry, doors are open. Planes are flying above. I should probably close the door, but it's great light. But yeah, it's not even fair. It's like the game of Monopoly is ending, and what are people gonna do? What are the rich people gonna do too? They're not gonna have people to work. I guess that's why they're trying to get robots and AI together because they're like, we don't care, die, eat the rich. All right, so there is going to be two games that come on today: the Bills versus the Dolphins, and or Bills versus the Steelers is canceled. So we have the Browns and Texans, and the Dolphins at Chiefs. And again, only if you have Peacock. I'm gonna have to close the door, aren't I? Stop being a hater. Okay, Browns versus the Texans. I have the Browns upsetting the Texans. And then the Dolphins at the Chiefs. I have the Dolphins upsetting the Chiefs. I am calling upsets. It was a really weird NFL season. So, really weird NFL season. Yesterday, I posted a reel. I don't know if you saw it. It was gun control comments and conversations. And I think it was really great opinions by everybody. And I'm not responding or interacting really at all with any of the comments. It's just interesting to watch. It's really interesting to watch. There's really good arguments on both sides. There's definitely some a-holes. It's so weird. It's like, oh, the girl, people calling me the girl. I'm like, wow. I guess it's really easy to be rude on the internet because there's like no consequences. So I don't know. I don't know. But either way. Okay, so for the people that want to watch the Chiefs and Dolphins game, are you going to spend the $5 to get the game, or are you going to go to like Buffalo Wild Wings and watch the game and spend more than $5? It's like a lose-lose situation. It's such a lose-lose situation unless you have Instacart and then you get Peacock for free. I don't know what other services. There's so many services out there. Like, oh, if you get this, well, like I have a year free of HBO Max because of AT&T. I've got a year of Instacart because, or a year of Peacock because of Instacart. Um, there's like so many things that are giving you free subscription. So maybe just like Google how to get free Peacock. Um, it could be like a Sky Miles thing. There's so many. Sky Miles and American Express always have really good things like that too. I'm tapped into my ex's Peacock. There you go. I had a petty ex that had one of his subscriptions at my house. And I was like, let me not start a show because I just know that he will deactivate it as soon as I get to like the season finale. And I just did not want to give my hater that satisfaction. But Denise, that is very wise. Your ex's old account. How long till they figure it out? I know somebody has one of my accounts because there's a whole bunch of stuff that's getting watched. And I'm like, I'm not watching any of this stuff. So I might need to change all my streaming passwords too. I probably have people from my past that still have access to all of that. Uh, it's been 4 years now. That's love. That's dope. Yeah, maybe I can just like change the email address. I can do that too. 4 years of free streaming. Get it, girl. In this economy, get it, girl. Okay, I'm watching football today, and they're showing like all the highlights and the Texans. I still think the Texans are gonna lose to the Browns. I do. He still pays for my subscription. How much do those run nowadays? I'm like considering it with all like the streaming and the man, everything is subscription based. But I'm like, XM's got to be dirt cheap compared to like Apple Music and Spotify with like no ads. But man, when we were kids, it was the good old days. You bought something once, and that was it. The only thing that was subscription based were the bills. Everything else, now they're trying to figure out how, and it's like, I don't know, a few hundred a year. Okay. It's the same for the streaming services. Man. Okay. The Packers versus the Cowboys. I feel like the Cowboys are about to win because the refs are going to make sure that they win. And then you guys heard about the logo stuff, right? We talked about it here. Let me show you the logo stuff. And I got to grab another joint. I took a screenshot because I was like, ooh, let me show everybody. Okay. Check that out. This is the logo controversy. This is 2022 up here. 2021-2022 season. The logo is orange and yellow, and it's the Bengals and the Rams. The Eagles, that teal, I don't know, that could be a reach. And then that pink could also be a reach, but if you were to fix them, it would be like that Eagles green and that Kansas City red. And then you have purple and red. And if you notice, the team that has the least color in the logo wins the championship. So the Rams won that year, and then Kansas City won last year. And this year, based on the logo, it would be San Francisco who wins it all. But there's also an alternate Super Bowl 58 logo that just came out, and it's blue. All blue. And it's weird. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that a conspiracy? That's so crazy. So apparently there's like a yes. This is the new one. It's yellow and blue. So I'm like, oh, Rams. I predict a Rams Ravens Super Bowl, but that looks like a Rams win, or whoever this red team down here is. So that would be who's red in the AFC? Kansas City. So this looks like a Kansas City Rams Super Bowl. Or no? Y'all tell me. That's the alternate logo. So it was like script change. Let me get a joint while this plane kills my vibe. Okay. So, was there a script change? Or is that blue for the Detroit Lions? And the red would be Kansas City? What's the alternate logo? What is that for? What is that for? Why would they send out an alternate logo now? Scripted. You know, I can't say it's scripted. And the only reason why I say that is because my 8 years in the league as not a player, but as a spouse, so I got to know all the things that a player would know. Um, the only way it could be scripted is if the refs were the ones helping carry out the script. But I know there's been players out there that have said like they signed this contract that what they're signing is the fact that like it's entertainment rights, and so that they can it's like broadcasting, it's legalese, it's like no kind of conspiracy or anything like that with like they wouldn't directly hand that to the players. And what also we have to remember is a lot of these NFL guys have CTE and brain issues and brain injuries, and you can't some of them you've got like Antonio Brown. I think it's clear we're seeing some manifestations of like head trauma with like the impulse, um kind of how he just like acts on emotion and doesn't really stop and think before he does things, and he'll come back and apologize and stuff. Like that's part of the brain issues and diseases that they leave the NFL with. So also just the messenger matters. The messenger matters. Yeah, so the refs, Dallas is blue. It could be Dallas. It could be Dallas. But I don't Dallas, as soon as you take them out of their home, they are not good. So they can go to Las Vegas all they want. They're gonna lose. But Dallas shouldn't even make it this far anyway, because that Lions game, that would put the Lions as the number 2 seed and the Cowboys as the number 3 seed. I hope the Cowboys lose bad tomorrow. Where are they playing today? So today's games is in Houston. The Texans at Houston, which is a beautiful day in Houston today, I believe, too. And then you've got the Dolphins at the Chiefs. Yeah, you don't have access to that unless you have a Peacock account. You go somewhere else where there is one, or as far as I know, you have an Instacart account. Those are the two games. Tomorrow morning, or no, tomorrow afternoon is the Packers at Cowboys. And then you have the game of the week, the Rams versus the Lions. And then Monday, Steelers versus Bills, which is BS. People, oh no, people won't be at work. It's a holiday. Perfect. Steelers versus Bills tomorrow at 1:30 West Coast time. And then the night game would be the Eagles versus the Bucks. I have the Bucks winning. I have the Bucks winning. All right. It is a holiday. I went and got all my grocery shopping done early as heck this morning. I was at Costco filling up my cart, 9 a.m. Got in that thing, and it was already packed. Got what I needed, got out, hit up Trader Joe's, where everybody was just stopping and telling my daughter how beautiful she was. She was like, "Can we get out of here?" um, Went to Trader Joe's, played Tetris with the refrigerator and the freezer. I have such a small kitchen and like storage in my home right now, and I have very hungry children, so I always have to be like, I always gotta have food when you have kids in the house. So pack that thing down. I really don't need to go anywhere. I have events today, but when I tell you I don't want to go, I just want to rest. I want to rest. And I don't like to just cancel on people on the same day, but I know I have to take a day to day. That's my 2024 motto, is take a day to day. Like with AS, I never know what I'm going to feel like. It's just, I never know. I never know. So I'm just literally in the moment, day to day. I can plan, but I really won't know until rubber meets the road. Sorry, I'm also watching these football highlights. Listen to my body. Yeah, I think I am. I just want to stay home with my sister, my kids, my niece, and like vision board, smoke weed. Maybe friends always come over. I mean, always come over. They all have like access to my house. Like you can enter a code. And I like assign them their own code. Actually, no, I do like a fingerprint. So they just be popping up. I'll just hear my door open. It's like, hey, it literally feels like college. Living where I live, so many people live so close by. So I love when they come through though. Feel bad. You have to prioritize your health first. Yeah, I want to work out too. I need to get a workout in. I need to wash my hair. I just need to relax. I haven't relaxed in a couple weeks. I feel like I don't feel like I've just had a day where I've done nothing. Hey, cannabis cutie, have you ever tried THC topical cream? Yeah, definitely. I love the topicals. The only thing is nothing works whenever my body is like growing new bone. That just hurts. Harry Potter talks about how painful it is in one of his books. Can confirm. And it's not like I'm like growing new bone. It's just like the space in between the ligament, like the ligaments and the tendons in between the spine start to calcify in a in an effort to repair itself. So it's bone. I prefer tinctures more by far. But yeah, cannabis is a huge factor for my AS. Wow, it always amazes me when I see grown ass men with no shirts on in really cold weather just running around. um, but weed has been a huge, like, would not be have any relief. I would have been on medication years and years and years ago if I didn't have weed. I made it all the way to the age of 34 where I just couldn't take it anymore. The pain has just gotten so severe. Before I could thug it out, and it's like now that like my pelvis and my spine is starting to fuse, it's a little different. And then of course the eye issues are a whole different set of issues. I was already on medication for the ear stuff, but golly, it's like the spine is so involved in everything. And then whenever some part of the spine gets involved, like whatever that's connected to in the body takes an L too. This sucks. The body will always try to heal itself, even if it's hurting us. Yep. Yep. I just have these things that live on my cells, and it's just like they're aggravated and ready to throw down at all times. And anytime something comes in, they attack. And it's like, but that was healthy. Leave it alone. They just don't know what's up, what's down, what's left, what's right, good or bad. So they're just active, just super active. So I have to do my part. I'm pretty sure I also have leaky gut, which is like what autoimmune disorders are. So I just need to heal that with diet, exercise. I've been juicing, I've been drinking water, I've been keeping the sugar low. I don't drink soda anyway, not really doing fried foods, exercising, continually minding my business. I have no man that I'm losing sleep over, which has been a fun year of that. Um, and I surround myself with dope people and control what I can control. That's it. When it's out of alignment, it messes up other systems from running properly. The irony is, I was already teaching about the endocannabinoid system and balance, and I don't know. I don't know how to just go slow, do things slow. I'm 100 miles an hour. Even when I try to get back in the gym and get healthy, now I can't do too much because that inflammation attacks me. So I have to like ease my way in, like just 2 weeks of riding a bike. And now today I'm gonna lift weights. But even then it has to be such a slow, and I've been a lifelong athlete. I'm going to go in and I'm going to hurt my body in a way that I know is safe and it's doable, and the muscle memory and the capability, but I can, but my physical body cannot. And so it's it's going to take years to unbe that way. It's been over 30 years of being that way. It's like creating a new version of myself. No more young balls to the wall. Let's go, Tammy. Yeah. New Tammy. So you're learning patience and grace. Yeah, I've been on that journey. I think you can ask my kids. I have my daughter at 21. Young mommy and mommy today are such different mommies. Like the amount of patience I have now versus when she was little, such night and day. But I would say that this experience with AS is like, I'm forced to really lean into it. And then also on days where I have no patience and I'm frustrated, I'm allowed to be that too. I'm allowed to be that dude. AS strikes in the prime of your life. And, it is what it is. I had a lot of good years, even with AS. And I didn't know I had it. But now it's like we here. We are progressed. We are here. Also, oh my gosh, can I rant? I have a gate to my home that I can like bring my cars onto the property. It locks the property. It's been like malfunctioning, so I have to like, I have to lock it, at night or when I bring my car in, and unlock it and like throw that bitch open by myself, or my kids help. And the technician that I paid to fix it, he fixed it. It broke again like 2 months later, and now he's like not answering my calls, and then like not letting me leave voicemails anymore. And I called him from my sister's phone and he picked up in like the second ring. And I'm like, hey. And so I need to look up warranty laws in California and figure out like how to hold this guy accountable, because it's like he's just trying to make money. He don't give a damn about the warranty call. He don't make no money on that. But I'm like, bro, I paid you over $500 and you said I had a 1-year warranty. Like, what's up? You didn't fix the issue. So and now I'm frustrated. I called him twice this morning. He answered and then hung up my call, and then answered and then hung up my call. And texted me and said, I'll call you back. And I'm just like, bro, it's so rude. I hate people who do business like that. It's like, I'm gonna have to sue him and serve him when he comes back to fix it or something. I can like report him to the Better Business Bureau and go through all that. But like, I understand like shit is hard right now. Like, I want to work with you. You're not some corporation that I want to take down. Like, I want to work with you on this, but like, dude, have some respect. I'm losing my patience. Like, I got kids. I shouldn't be doing this anyway. Like, that's what the whole electric gate opener is for. I fixed the issue. It wasn't apparently fixed properly. Come back, sir. So, I don't know. I don't know. Are you guys gonna watch the game today? At least a game, if not both games. Browns at the Texans. That's the first one. That comes on in an hour. Ooh. That comes on in an hour. Hmm. Anywho, okay, I'm gonna go eat something, and I think also I'm gonna vision board today because I didn't do it yesterday. I passed out like at 9. I love sleep. That's my favorite thing about being an adult is going to bed early. I love it. But yeah, watch the game. We'll be talking about it tomorrow. Show is coming out. Um, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. I also have a call with my agent about it in like an hour and a half. So you guys have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow for day 13. Peace.